Hey guys, it's Lisa and it is January 5th, 2013. And, well, since I've been making the Quest to Weigh Less videos and the Lisa Loses Her Fat Mind videos, I haven't really been focusing on my lifestyle and fitness updates. And, well, I have a few lifestyle updates and I even have a fitness update. I'll start out with the lifestyle updates. And so, lifestyle-wise, for the last few months, I've been praying for a job. And, well, a job is what I got. What I imagine would have been good to pray for is for my dreams to come into fruition. Why am I wasting my time with the middleman when it wasn't even really the middleman? I was working at a second-hand shop for 2 days, because yeah, I should probably update you if you haven't been watching the Quest to Weigh Less or Lisa Loses Her Fat Mind. I got a job at a second-hand shop. It lasted 2 days, and reason being, I imagine, is the fact that I like my freedom. I like getting up when I want, I like going to bed when I want, I like getting my sleep, I like getting my videos done. I like being able to focus on health and weight loss. And even after I've left, I imagine I'm still so shocked about the situation I went through, staying in like victim mode or something here. And just haven't really been doing much for my weight loss. I mean, I have been eating salad, but then I'll eat KFC or I ate McDonald's yesterday, you know, like I'll eat good throughout the day and then for supper I have something bad, or bad, you know, it just depends on how your body digests stuff, and mine doesn't digest very well. My eating habits have been a little here and there, and well, it is what it is, and I am realizing that I became bored of water again. I was drinking anywhere from 7 to 12 glasses a day for, man, I don't know, since the Ross Sisters challenge for water, man, I don't even know, month and a half or something, maybe longer, maybe 2 months even, I don't know. But I do know this, that I started to get bored of water. And like, it doesn't matter how much I eat, drink, or whatever the smoothies, I don't seem to get bored of it. But water I do. And so, I can't remember what they're called, but they're these little like almost tear-shaped bottles with like, we don't have any left. So right now, I'm using half iced tea, half water, and drinking that so that I can get some water down. I mean, maybe I just need to bite the bullet and drink the water anyway, which is what I intend to do. I intend to get back into the water. I intend to just follow my dreams. None of this, oh, I'm gonna go work for somebody stuff. I need to make it on my own in this world, and that's what I'm gonna do. And so now I started offering photography services here in my hometown, and I'm even offering a great deal at this time. $60 for 2 people for 2 hours. I'll go to wherever, you know, we'll pick a spot, I'll go there, and that includes a disc, and the sitting fee is waived. So I'd say that's pretty good. Now, if they want prints, it's extra. However, yeah, I'm only an amateur. I just started. I've got some pretty good shots, some pretty good photos together. I'm going to be putting up more on Facebook. Look it up, Lisa Phillips Photography. I'm pretty excited about that. I was very inconfident when it came to health and fitness, because not everybody, even when they come to you, wants to do anything about it. I'm intending to drink more water, eat more salads, drink more smoothies, and I know I've said this, eat more vegetables and such. However, here's the deal. we also are trying to stay within our budget. So instead of going out for fast food in the next like week or two, we just bought some lean cuisines and some mecalinas. And yeah, sure, they're not the best. However, if I stick to portioning, it should be okay. I should still lose weight. I know they're not the best nutrition-wise, so I'm gonna eat like salad with it and some steamed veggies or like sweet potato or something. And I'll have those in the afternoon at like lunch. If I even get a lunch in. Half the time, by the time I eat, it's like lunch. I know, don't skip breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And you know, sometimes I am hungry, so I should eat. However, there are times where I'm not really hungry. I don't even notice hunger until like 11 o'clock. So it's already lunchtime now, you know? So, and I'm back on a good sleeping schedule for the most part, except like one day, yesterday and the day before, I wasn't able to get to sleep at a good time because one, I was doing videos the day before, and yesterday we babysat for her sister and she came home late. So both of us were kind of upset that we didn't get to go to sleep when we would like to, but at the same time we didn't really mind going to babysit. Before I get into the big kicker of this whole video, I'm going to state why I started a job and then left it 2 days later. As I said, it was a secondhand clothing place, and I thought, hey, I'm going to apply for this clothing sorter job that was available. So I did. And yeah, as always, every time I apply for a job on the job bank or wherever, it's like, I don't know if they're lying. I imagine that they're lying or that they're omitting information so that they reel people in, like they did research or they just noticed a pattern that nobody was applying for their cashier jobs. So they had to post it as a clothing sorter, and then once you click on it, it's a clothing sorter slash cash or cash and cashier and brackets. However, when I went to the interview, the woman said, yeah, you'll be doing clothing sorting, and then on the side, whenever we need you, if necessary, you'll be cash trained, and then you'll be out back or whatever. And so that was fine. I was pretty excited. I was nervous because I knew it was going to take a lot of time, like right from the get-go, doing 6 hours a day, and then, you know, not being used to standing on your feet, not whatever. It was going to take a while for me to get used to that. And well, YouTube, vlogging, and doing my photography, getting better and better every day, that's what's important to me. And losing weight. And, you know, when you're sitting there doing a 6-hour shift and you only get a half an hour lunch, I eat slower. I try to. Except when I'm eating fast food, for some reason that just gets shoveled down my mouth. I'm guessing because my body wants to get the nutrients in there as fast as possible, but it just doesn't happen. Because there's not anything in there. But like when I'm eating salad or vegetables or fruit, smoothies and all that stuff, it's usually slow. And I like that. I like, you know, I like even doing it with my fast food. And lately I do that a little bit more. Sometimes it's like, wow, this tastes really good. I just want to shove it down my mouth. But anyway, it would be time for me to go on lunch. I would go out back. I have a half an hour. So I go get my purse, and luckily, there's a cafe in there. And I mean, I guess I could make my own lunch. That's probably what I would have done had I stayed, I imagine. However, I get my lunch. By this time, 5-10 minutes would pass. And, okay, like I have 20 minutes left now. Not even, because I have to have the 5 minutes to go take a sweater off. And like the second day I I even try to do things easier. Like the first day, I took my smock off, took my name tag off, hung it up, and went to go put my sweater on, went to go get my salad and sandwich, went back in and sat down just in the little cafeteria in the same building. And like, oh my God, like I was like, wow, okay, that my time just went really fast. Then when I was going back to sign back in for my shift, I had to take my coat and my thing off the same rack, and my coat and my sweater, because it's really cold and I walk there and back. And so I had to take that off, put my smock on, put my thing on, and that took me a good 5 minutes there. So all in all, I had 15 minutes to eat a salad and a sandwich. I got like 3 bites of salad in and the sandwich in. And that was me. This is what I'll compare it to. Angry, stressed out eating. Nom, 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 nom. Like, really having to get it down there. I could barely chew. Like, not only was I already stressed out about working at this place and then being told I was going to be doing a clothing sorting job, then all of a sudden at the last minute I'm asked, oh, would you be okay with doing a cashier job completely instead? Of course I'm going to say yes. I'm like cornered, and I felt like it was so necessary because I had pressure coming in all different directions. And like I already started the challenge for myself, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I went for it, and I gave it a try, and it didn't work for me. So I don't call that failure. I don't call that a mistake. I don't regret it. All I know is that it felt like, to me, God or the universe sent me a sign saying, like, I prayed for it. I got the job, a job. And it was like, it was a reminder that, this isn't what you want. You already knew that. Why are you here? In the cashier job, it was so stressful because not only did they want me to do cashier work, but they wanted me to clean. It's pretty big, let's just say that. They want you to sweep the whole thing a few times during a 6-hour shift. And it's really busy now that it's the new year. Everybody got gift certificates. Everybody got money for Christmas. They're going to spend it, and they're going to the secondhand shops because it's a good deal and there's good clothes at this place. And so, oh my freaking gosh! Like, the first day was crazy. I was making errors left, right, and center. Like, I don't know if it was normal to make that many errors on your first day, but geez, like I kept forgetting a procedure, and like they just taught me everything all in one like day. It wasn't even the full shift. I'd say maybe 4 out of the 6 hours was training. That is just ridiculous. You gotta train people. And if you're gonna pay people minimum wage to work for you, you better expect minimum results. None of this making people do all the work that could be combined. Like, I feel for the people who are cashiers that are alone up front while everyone else is out back clothing sorting, because they have to clean. And maybe everyone's not as thorough as I am, and I really like to keep things clean. So maybe, they just go real quick and they're done. With me, it's different. Like, I don't know. And some people are like me, and some people would take longer. Everybody has a different cleaning style. Making sure everything's tidy out front. Making sure that all the fitting rooms are taken care of. I worked retail before, and there was always somebody taking care of the fitting rooms, somebody at the cash, somebody, and different. I mean, this is different because, it's not like there's different departments, really. Different sections, but not different departments. To me, it just didn't seem right. Responsible for bringing out books, pricing books, bringing out purses, wallets, odds and ends, scarves, ties, belts, pricing them all whenever necessary. To me, that's a lot to do in 6 hours. One person maybe there's people out there that are superwomen and do it all, or supermen, and I applaud you. However, I am slow moving. I'm not slow minded. I'm slow moving. I like to take my time and just relax. This world is already on fast forward. Why make it go any faster? That is beyond me. For minimum wage, to make people work their ass off and then like get mad at them. Nobody got mad at me. But I imagine it was because I was a trainee. Say training was finished after like a week or two. And I'm still, you know, only able to do a little bit of cleaning, the sweeping, keeping the dressing rooms clean. I didn't even remember to dust. I was supposed to change the children's TV to a different video. There was just so many things I couldn't get done because, like, there would be rushes at certain times. Like, then I also had to weed out old clothing, keep everything tidy. It just, to me, it was unrealistic. Anybody who does too much and thinks, oh, it's my responsibility, I have to do this because my boss is telling me, I imagine, in all honesty, that that's just you giving in and not sticking up for what you believe in and not realizing that you are worth a lot more than that. I'm telling you that cashier should have been one job. Maybe a little bit of cleaning around the cashier area or around certain areas, sure. And they say, you know, you don't need to do the cleaning, you don't need to do this if it's busy. But then I'm the type of person that likes to commit unless I'm really needing a break. And so sometimes I just would really need a break from cash because there would be a million people coming. So once there was nobody there, I would go start cleaning, and I wanted to continue cleaning. But no, there was a customer. So I had to go. And then when there was no customers and I just wanted a little bit of downtime, of course you're getting paid, so there should be no downtime. However, if you're doing a bunch of different jobs, businesses need to have cleaners. Businesses need to, like, I imagine that the best way to run a business is to have cleaners, to have accountants, to have managers. And sure, it's not always feasible because these businesses don't have money. I imagine it's because they want to profit as much as possible and not have to pay out. You know what? The rest of us have to live healthfully or healthily, and we don't need that stress. And so if you're wondering why your turnout rate at any profession is very slim to none, that people stay, or you'll get your patrons that are just like, this is all I have, so I'm going to stay anyway. This is me, this is who I am, I have to do it. If you feel that pressure, then you're not valuing yourself enough, and that employee is not valuing you enough, because your health and your fitness and your life is more important than you being stressed out and having a heart attack 3 years down the line because you're so stressed out. Stop burying your stress. I imagine this will help, and be honest about what you really want so that the rest of us, the ones that do a good job, I do a great job, but the rest of us that do a great job, that maybe aren't as fast as you, don't have to live up to your expectations. You know, there's got to be a middle ground. Or maybe it's not you guys, the ones that just do it anyway. Maybe it's management not understanding that there are some people that are going to be slower than others. Or not be able to get as much done as others. Because some people are multitaskers and some people aren't. That's not saying things don't change. I'm a multitasker when I'm doing stuff that I enjoy. When I'm not doing stuff that I enjoy, I'm stressed out. And so change becomes harder in that situation for me. I'm not quite sure why. I imagine it has to do with the fact that my cortisol levels are already up there. And change is hard for humans anyway, for the most part. I mean, I'll accept it, I'll do it. However, you know, just having the pressure of having 10 million different things, I swear, there was about 30 different things down the list that cashiers were supposed to do, that they were responsible for. Anyway, so enough ranting about that. Good news, guys. The good news is that I got a blessing during the time that I worked. It made me realize that I really need to go for my dreams, as I said, with photography, and really get on track with this weight loss thing. I felt great, even if it was really cold, walking out there every day. So now, starting tomorrow, Sunday, January 6th, I'm going to do an hour of some sort of fitness every day. I also am now committing to journaling what I eat starting tomorrow, and I'm going to journal my exercise. And so an hour daily, 7 days a week, 1 hour, some sort of activity that gets me outside or that has me moving, stretching, something. It doesn't have to be extreme physical activity. I'm just talking like walking, dancing, stretching, the Bowflex and weights, and like maybe even jogging eventually. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe taking some like dance class, like not dance classes, but like fitness classes or like Zumba or something like that, or doing workout videos. So I'm intending and committing to that right now, starting tomorrow. I'm really tired right now, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Maybe I could dance around for a little bit, but just the walking, the fresh air, it just like, and then I was like, wow, like I just spent 6 hours doing something I don't like. And for the 10 minutes it took me to walk there and 10 minutes it took me to walk back, I spent 20 minutes doing something I really enjoyed in that day. And I'm like, why am I not doing more of this? And so I'm going to walk. I'm going to start walking again. I'm going to start dancing. I'm going to start maybe even taking videos of the dancing. And I'm going to take the vlogs and the Quest Away Less and stuff like that when I go for walks. I'm going to put that in there. Or even maybe I'll do it as the lifestyle and fitness update. But yeah, so that's that. Let me go over what I talked about. Prayed for a job. Got it. Worked for 2 days, left. Realized I need to focus on my dream of photography, health, fitness, weight loss, and go for that, and even traveling, and sustain myself and not work for someone else. And then I also realized that when I was walking, I felt amazing inside. I felt alive. So why not do more of that? I'm going to get fit. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to eat salads. I'm going to eat fruits. I'm going to eat vegetables. I'm going to even eat other stuff. However, I'm just going to do it consciously and slowly, and I'm going to savor it all. And what a blessing to make me realize what I really, truly have had. I feel blessed. Stay tuned for more Quest Away Less and Lisa Loses Her Fat Mind. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Namaste.